Hail adventurers, welcome back to the Wyvern's Lair. I am DM Wyvern, returning back to the grand adventure of Pathfinder Kingmaker. I hope everyone's had a great week so far. Obviously, we're still kind of here at the top of it. I'm not going to lie, adventurers, today was not the greatest of days for good old DM Dinosaur here. But you know what, I thought, even though I feel a little clipped in the wings, I thought get back to some friends here at the lair and dive into a game that's always been nothing but delightful for me to distract myself with. So, we are back at Pathfinder Kingmaker. I'd like to welcome Lady Inertia, my good friend from work, saying I'm here. I'm so glad that you're here, lady. And I hope that you also had, a very restful day off of work, because my goodness, you and I know they keep you busy where we work. Alright, so let's go ahead and load up our last save. So as you may be aware, if you caught the last episode, we ran into a random encounter that we actually just could not get past. We ran into two elder air elementals that absolutely put our group over their knees and just collectively spanked them to bits. And there was just no getting past them. So I actually had to lose some progress there. Actually, pretty much most of the progress that all the content that we experienced once we left the capital went bye-bye, because I was not making a point to save after all our combat encounters. Woe is me. Lesson learned. Pathfinder Kingmaker's random encounters do not mess around, and they do not mind being unfair and frustrating. So we're going to be a lot more careful this time around. So we're going to go ahead and leave the capital. I basically went through, sold off all my loot. Let me check to see what we did here with our camp supplies. I remember, we're good on our camp supplies right now. So we sold off all that excess loot, did our kingdom management in the throne room. So that's basically stuff that you would have seen before in the last episode. No need to go over that again. We're just going to go ahead and exit right away. We're going to take our, our first class party here. First in class party, if you will, and head out into the stolen lands to see what we can steal from various monsters abound. Alright, a glade in the wilderness. This part of the Gnarl March is a place where wildlife thrives, being home to a variety of beasts. This attracts many hunters, but it scares off other travelers. Beast attacks are not rare in the area. I think that's related to sort of the chapter quest that we're dealing with right now. So we're going to head over there. Ooh. A ford across the Skunk River. Do you want to enter this location? Absolutely we do. I can't help it. If it looks exciting, we gotta check it out. Also, what we gotta do is we gotta check out our spells, just to make sure we got our spell book properly slotted here. Am I happy with that? Am I happy with that? Let's see. Sense Vitals, Mirror Image, Vanish. I'm going to do a big thing here. I'm going to get rid of Vanish. I'm going to put another cast of Sense Vitals instead. And Fox's Cunning. Yes, that's actually good. We want that for our character here. Over here, we got another cast of Vanish? What the heck? Oh, Invisibility. 1 minute per level. Ooh. Ooh, actually, I kind of want that on my character. 1 minute per level is really good. Oh man. Okay, we're gonna set it up like that, and we're gonna leave it be. So we're gonna once again slot in Invisibility. We're gonna have one cast of Sense Vitals, one cast of Mirror Image, and one cast of Scorching Ray. Not huge. Vanish is basically useless, so I do want to get rid of that. We're gonna put, just for funsies, what should we put there? Another enlarged person. Why not? We'll have two. Let's take a look at what's going. Oh my goodness, harem. You do not look good. Adventurers, please join me in welcoming fan of the underappreciated, saying, "For the love of God, ranged touch attack spells for Octavia, my guy." No kidding, fan of the underappreciated. I really appreciate you schooling me on how to properly use Octavia in the last session. So we are definitely going to be making use of those ranged touch attack spells to trigger off Arcane Trickster Sneak Attack. I had no idea how useful that could be. Lady Inertia says, I did. Oh, I'm so glad, lady. Yeah, I was so tired today. I had to run around like a madman too and do errands and oh my goodness. You just don't get enough rest in our gig. Oh, do I want to do that? Maybe not. Delay poison. I don't want one cast of that. Let's see. What do I want? What do I want? Do I want 3 casts of Bull Strength? Is that the play here? You know what? Maybe it was. Maybe Summon Monster too, because I just find Summons so incredibly useful here. That's fine. Protection of Alignment, Communal. Oh, maybe not. It's so inconsequential. I think it's just such a slight boost. I'd rather take 2 summons instead, because once again, summons are still kind of useful at this level. Fan of Unappreciated says Snowball can be especially because she can get sneak attack damage and oh, interesting. Interesting. Let's see. One enemy. Oh, got you. All right. That's interesting. Now, I'm looking at this Fan of Underappreciated, and what I do not see is where it indicates if it's a ranged touch attack spell. I don't see that here. It's a standard action. Da-da-da-da. Can we take a closer look at this thing? Conjuration, duration. Yeah, I don't see it indicated here if it's a ranged touch attack spell. Found it unappreciated. Anytime you can get good damage and a CC with one action, that's extremely valuable. True. True. I feel like Color Spray, though, is kind of valuable as well. I do want Expeditious Retreat for the mobility. I do want Mage Arm for protection. Enlarged Person, I kind of want to have at least 2 casts for Amiri just to sort of extend the Adventuring Day. And I like Magic Missile because it's always an auto hit. But you're right. I mean, I should be able to land an attack with a ranged touch attack, shouldn't I? Okay, so what I was really struggling with is what the heck to do with these things. Okay, we'll get 2 casts of Bless, assuming that we want to do more than one, you know, combat and counter. That's a minute. We can take 2, just for the funsies again, just assuming that we're going to have more than one combat and 1 cause fear just for the shenanigans, right? That sounds good. Let's go up to 3. We got Delay Poison Communal, Resist Energy Communal, and Animate Dead. And then we have Dispel Magic here for Harem. And the RPG says, Close may require squishy Octavia getting up close. Yes, that is actually a really good point. Let's go ahead and switch that out. Yep, probably not a good idea to get her too close to the melee. Alright, there you go. Fan of Unappreciated, I am listening to you. So, one thing that I did do off screen is I did get the Cloak of Shadows for Octavia, which gives us a +10 enhancement bonus to all stealth skill checks. Immunity to blindness and dazzling. That should be a fairly good cloak for her. Let's go and see what's around with Octavia before we really dive in. Fan of Unappreciated says communal buffs are really good in this game. Yes, I haven't completed the first... Have I completed the first chapter? Maybe I played through much of the first chapter in Pathfinder Kingmaker. Fan of the Underappreciated. And I have sort of, you know, I've had a preview of how important those communal buffs can be. Especially delay poison and energy resistance. We have gnomes up ahead. And they are friendly. Let's go and see... Let's move up the rest of the party and see what this is about. Hey, you there. Quick, you got to help us. Oh, we got combat. Alright, we'll drop stealth with Octavia because it looks like things are popping off already. Let's just head in and get stuck in. How is the sound? How's the game sound? How's my voice? Too low? Too loud? Let me know how we're coming across here. Alright, we're up with the Kanara, who cannot hit crap. So we might as well just move as far forward as we can with Kanara for now. Adventurers, please join me in welcoming our good friend Baraz. Says, yep, I remember that delay poison communal was always on my team. It lasts a good while. Okay, Boss Page, welcome to the stream. He says that my voice is forcefully loud. Okay. How I pushed back my microphone a little bit, Boss Page. How is this now? And also, Baraz, I appreciate you saying the sound and volume is good. Fan I don't appreciate says, fun little encounter here. Okay, cool. Let me know if my voice is still sort of really overbearing here. If you can. Alright, we'll move up. Let's see. Interesting. We can't cast any spells at all with Octavia, so we're just going to maybe not push her up that far. Maybe, like, right over here with Kanra. Boss Page says, better. Good. Okay. Yeah, I'm still getting used to the Razor Siren V3, and I'm not so sure how sensitive it is here, Boss Page. Welcome one and all. Welcome, Baraz. Welcome, Boss Page, to more Pathfinder Kingmaker here. Glad you could join, fan of Underappreciated, and my good friend Lady Inertia this evening, or this day, wherever you happen to be around the world. Always tickles my fancy you folks show up. Really, it's just the kindest thing you guys can do. You know, to pop on by my little channel and spend some time with me. Here, I am slowly upgrading my experience. You know, so obviously the investment in the external microphone was, you know, part of that. I'm now using earbuds, which I find a little less clunky than using headphones. I kind of like using these earbuds. Baraz says, this is a fun summer fight. On the water side. Feels refreshing. Fan that unappreciated says, cantrips, my guy. She can still cast acid cantrip. She can, that's true. I'm thinking that for whatever reason we don't have a full round, fan of underappreciated, that's preventing us from really using anything. Like, can I charge? Yeah, I can actually charge with the Miri, but I'm not in range to charge, so we're just going to push up Miri. She's auto-raged. I don't like that. I want to make sure that I control her rage rounds. Oh well. Wyvern's up. Wyvern can cast. Yeah, he can cast. But he cannot reach. So let's go ahead and cast Expeditious Retreat. It's going to give us a nice mobility. And suddenly we can really get into combat. Let's just head around these gnomes for the... Hey, it's Jubilost. I know you. There's good old Harem. Can Harem call in reinforcements? We'll move him here. Baraz says, you know, moving beyond the green line forfeits your action. Yes, I do that. I do know that, Baraz, which is why I was so careful moving up Harem here. We'll get in some undead help. Why not? Alright, I think we're in range to do some stuff. Finally. What can Kanra do? She can do a Fan of Flames. That's interesting. Nope, not really in range to do a shaped Fire Blast. We're just going to do a regular one. Do we want to empower? These are Kobold Sentinels. Let's take a look at them. They're a level 2 fighter. They have 18 hit points. So really, we don't need to do anything fancy here. I think we're just going to go ahead and Fire Blast them 2 pieces. So off we go. Boom. Kanara taking one out for 19 damage with the Fire Blast. We are happy. Baraz says I remove my question. No, it's okay. There's no such thing as bad questions or bad advice here at the Wyvern's Lair. As long as it's not spoilery. That is something that would break my poor little draconic heart. But you guys have been really good about that so far. Alright, we can cast Enlarge. Let's go ahead and enlarge Amiri. There we go. Attack of the 50-foot women has been activated. Alright, we're up with Ragangar. He's got a lot of things going on. We'll turn off Spell Strike. We're going to turn off Power Attack. We're going to Grow Claws. Arcane Accuracy, because we want to hit with these things. We're going to Shocking Grasp this little Kobold Sentinel here. Boss Page says, your volume is good. It was just bordering on too loud because the quality is good. Okay, that's actually a really good problem to have. Thank you, Boss Page. I think I have the mic at a nice little position for myself now. Hopefully it's not, like, boomingly loud. Is the game sound quiet? I'm curious, because I do like a bit of game sound, you know, going in the background here. Let's go ahead and charge with Amiri, this Kobold Archer. And, oh my god, that was a round. 29 damage to the Kobold Archer, cleaving it dead. And then 29 damage to a second Kobold Archer, also taken out with the ginormous sword Amiri is using. Phantom appreciates the game is a bit quiet, yes. Okay, good. Let's go ahead and push up the sound a little bit. For the game, we'll push it to 20. Maybe 25. How's that? Let me know how the game sound is now. Alright, we're up with Wyvern against that surviving little kobold. I almost feel sorry for it. We're going to go ahead. We're going to turn off Spell Strike. Keep the Spell Combat turned on. Grow Claws. And Shocking Grasp our surviving kobold archer here. Off we go with DM Wyvern and kablam. 22 damage. Down it goes. Quick, you've got to help us. Uh-oh. Oh, reinforcements. Uh-huh. Tartuk. So, the gnome invites some of his friends. Stupid, slow, sluggish gnome. Kobold Sentinel. Gnome! Stupid! Tartuk. There's a purple kobold on the riverbank who looks just like your old acquaintance, Tartushio. Tartuk. Kobolds want this cart. Kobolds shall have it. The horse skull hides most of the kobold's face, but you see his vicious eyes glinting through the empty sockets, staring at you. By orders of myself, the glorious King Tartuk. The kobold pounds his chest with his fist. Tartuk. Alter ego of the gnome Tartushio. Until recently, you thought you'd killed him. Baraz says, I was just dropping by. Want to finish Raji game. Alright, sounds good, Baraz. Thank you for being here. Adventurers, please join me in extending a Wyvern's Lair farewell to our friend Baraz. And we have Gabriel Rodriguez entering the Wyvern's Lair with the DM dinosaur emojis. Knight of the Banhammer joining us all the way from Brazil. Good to have you here, Gabriel. Kobold Sentinel says, Tartuk, King. Jubilost. The head of the gnome expedition wipes his brow and glares at the kobold. This bastard was the one talking our ears off, while the rest of them were trying to steal our cart. King Tartuk. The gnome looks at you and winks. What do you say to a bit of regicide? I'm going to say... Tartushio, I recognize you. What is this new disguise, and why are you not dead? Tartuk, how dare you speak, letting me know that there was a connection issue there. Not much happened. Our Nightmare Skeleton soldiers got into the fight. Ragangar managed to do some damage, and Harem is waddling for his dear life to do something useful here. That's basically where we're at in the combat. Okay, finally we're up with Wyvern here. Let's go ahead and turn on Spell Strike, Arcane Accuracy, and Shocking Grasp. We'll Shocking Grasp this Kobold Sentinel here. Let me know if we're back. There we go. Ow. We got an attack of opportunity on poor Wyvern. He is not looking good. Let me know if the stream is back here. Alright, we're up with Conra. 1, 2. We got these archers in the back, don't we? Alright, we'll just we'll deal with some damage to the kobolds up front. Let me check the stream. Is the stream working? Oh no. We're seeing a lot of drop frames here. Oh no. That is not good. Okay, stream health should be coming back. Let me take a look. Yep, we're back. Sorry about that. I don't know what's going on. Adventurers, it looks like it's going to be a bit of a dicey stream. Anyway, we took a round with Kanara. Did 10 damage to that Kobold Sentinel, not enough to bring it down. Hopefully Yamiri gets her turn finally. She does. And off she goes. This is going to be fun. I think this is going to be fun. Here we go. Where's my cleave? Oh, there it is. Heck yeah. 25 and 29 damage. That clears out that whole front line. I think that's it. Now it's only the Kobold Archers left in the back. Fan of the Unappreciated stream is back. Yep, good. I was saying, how is the game sound now alongside my voice, fan of the Underappreciated? Are we a little better balanced out? Could we use some more game sound? Let me know what you think. No! Poor Wyvern! Alright, we're up with Ragongar, who does not have Expeditious Retreat, but we can get up right in the midst of these Kobold Archers, so hopefully we can get an attack of opportunity if they do something there. Here come our Nightmare Skeleton Soldiers, charging up. Fan Underappreciated says, game sound is still on the low side. I'd recommend keeping the game music somewhat low, but turning up the other sounds. Okay. Yeah, we can do that. Let's go ahead and push up the game sounds to 30, 40. Yeah, I remember when I checked my last stream, it was very, very quiet, the game sounds. Let's see how we're doing sitting at 40. Okay, we're up with Harem. Harem can go ahead and channel some positive energy. Get some healing on poor old Wyvern because he's not looking too good. We'll take the 5 hit point heal. Alright, with Wyvern we're going to go ahead and grow claws. Shocking Grasp. And we're going to take out one of those nerds. Right away. Let's go, Wyvern. Animus. Yes! Look at that. Look at that explosion. Opportunity attack 24-18 kills the Kobold Archer. Alright, we're up with Kanara. Let's move her here. And get in a Fire Blast. Right there against that Kobold Archer. 13 damage. Not exciting. Can we charge with Emiri? I think we can. Oh no!
I'm not doing it wrong. The spell is flawed.
The spell is flawed? Oh, you're disappointing me, Emiri. Alright, we'll just plod forward with Emiri. Use up all her movement points. Her points for the round. Here come our gnomish allies. And we're up with Octavia. Okay, Octavia. Let's cantrip it up. Come on. You can hit this surviving Kobold Sniper. Yes, you can. 15 sneak attack damage. We are happy with that.
Heal me quickly.
Wow. Tough little Kobold, whatchamacallits. Okay, we're up with Ragongar. We're going to turn on Spell Strike, Arcane Accuracy, and we're going to probably end the fight with a Shocking Grasp. Here we go. Oh my god. Really? Just kidding. What is this? Target's armor class is 20. Ah, that's why we're missing. Alright, Harem. Keep on pushing up, buddy. Who do we got going? We got DM Wyvern. Come on, man. Don't disappoint. So we got this going. Arcane Accuracy. Claws are grown. Shocking Grasp. You are not going to miss this Kobold Sniper. Oh, maybe you will. There we go. See you soon enough. This is not over. Alright. My cart, it's sinking. Alright, let's gather around the rest of the party. Hold it at once, says the gnomes. I'm holding it. Okay. While the gnomes were busy fighting the kobolds, furiously cursing and diligently punching their unwelcome guests right in their dragonish snouts, the cart was all but forgotten. The unwitting cause of the fight? It was being dragged away by the scared ponies when it slid down the ford. sinking all the way up to the coachman's seat in the river. This was where the Skunk River flows into the Tusk Water, and the current becomes excessively spiteful, cold, stubborn, and turbulent. The Skunk River. Among the few speedy rivers flowing through the Gnarl March's lowlands, the Skunk River is the fastest. The river received its name from the rather unpleasant smell of its waters, which only kobolds, mites, trolls, and boggards seem to find tolerable to drink. The smell comes from the several sulfur-rich springs that feed into the Skunk River from beneath the Gnarl Marches. And the Tusk Water is a brown, rocky lake with numerous gullies and pits of standing water that explode the local populations of mosquitoes, sturges, and assassin vines. That does not sound fun. Okay, having taken hold of the gnome's cart, the Skunk River must have decided to drag it down amid all the commotion, but it was caught in the act. The surviving gnomes, led by the head of the gnome expedition, an extremely loud and crabby fellow, but not without some managerial talent, were able to catch the cart before it floated away. Faces red and grunting from the strain, they struggled to keep it from drowning entirely. Just then, a package fell into the river. With a heartbreaking splash, it vanished beneath the current only to resurface 10 meters down the river. No! The head of the gnome expedition moaned as he glowered at the package. That was Alchemy and Life, the latest issue. After plunging into the cold river, the ponies immediately lost their nerve. Swiveling their ears and twitching, they tried to chew through the reins and throw off the load. Why are you just standing around? Go on! Help them! The head of the gnome expedition was visibly dissatisfied as he shouted. I'm going to say... we left the cart alone for a moment, hoping to find something helpful nearby. Gathering our strength, we began pulling the cart from the river. Let's do that. Ready? Ah, my foot, the head of the gnome expedition yelled, his face red and angry. With help like this, my possessions will be down the river in a flash. Just go to the camp, or find those runaway ponies, or find some other way to help. Gods! Huh. We tried to pull the cart out. Okay. After resisting our efforts for a while, the cart finally began to give. Squelching loudly in the mud, it jerked forward, and as the head of the gnome expedition opened his mouth to let out a victory cry. But that sly snake of a river decided that if she couldn't have her trophy, no one would. Instead of riding out in the ford, the cart began to lean, then slowly, almost magnificently, fell on its side. The scream of triumph only made it halfway before sticking in the gnome's throat. Son of a troll! The perplexed gnome gazed on as his collections of boxes, packages, and bags slowly floated away. That gaze then came to rest on us. Well then, thank you travelers for your oh so invaluable help. Well, can't get everything done. Fan of the Underappreciated says, making me want to start another run through this game again. It's really a very nice, charming addition to the CRPG genre in spite of its flaws. I could not agree more. Could not agree more, Fan of the Underappreciated. Alright, let's talk to Jubilist. And in fact, I would go so far as to say, Pathfinder Kingmaker may even be a little underappreciated as far as where it stands in the pantheon of CRPGs. Jubilost. The gnome that stands before you wears dirty and ragged clothes. They used to look stylish and wealthy long ago, but those times are long gone. His black hair is matted. A deep, fresh scratch crosses his cheek. Despite of this rather pathetic look, the gnome behaves with inner dignity and even manages to maintain a superior manner.
Jubilos Nartropple, a humble servant to no one. Oh, too bad your grace proved to not be capable enough to save my cart. Well, one shouldn't expect a faster reaction from a baron himself. After all, it's common knowledge that titled persons usually hire a bunch of advisors to do all the thinking for them. So, they must have some other bunch to jump in the rivers and save carts.
He introduces himself and winces, touching his scratched cheek.
By the way, it's a shame no one organized a greeting party when such a famous and popular person as myself arrived to your capital. I wasn't expecting a red carpet covered with rose petals, but you could at least have sent ahead some delegation. Oh, at least some of my servants are still alive. Do you know how much it costs to train a proper servant?
Jubilost jabbers too fast, never stopping even to take a breath. You can see he's piled up some emotions and just needs to get them out of his system.
Sounds like your servants are nothing but tools to you. Truly, with masters like that, being a servant is not much of an improvement over being a slave.
Octavia glowers at the gnome.
What's this then? Huh. Run along, little girl, the grown-ups are talking.
The gnome sizes Octavia up from under his glasses and snorts, rolling his eyes.
So, you're not only arrogant, but a boorish swine as well. Why am I not surprised at all?
Jubilost only clears his throat, paying no attention to the fuming mage.
Also, while I'm on that, I'd like to make an official announcement. The roads in your barony are in terrible condition. People must search for wading fords to cross the rivers because no one had bothered themselves with building bridges, and honest travelers have to take the risk of being attacked by kobolds at any moment. So, how did you say your barony was called? Oh, whatever, never mind. When I draw the map of these lands, I will call them the End of All Roads. Dirt Beyond. I guess it's a fitting name.
The gnome falls silent at last. He just watches you with his shifty eyes, opening and closing his mouth, as if he wants to say something more, but hasn't come up with anything yet. Fan of the Underappreciated says, next run I'd recommend trying pick a character option. Usually that leads to skill checks and opportunities for better results and XP rewards. Ah. I did not know that you could actually choose that option. Gabriel says, I resist every temptation because of all the flashbacks of my party getting absolutely wrecked by swarms. Yeah, I know that was such a point of frustration for a lot of people when they first encountered that part of the content in the prologue. Gabriel was a big quit moment for a lot of people. Fan of the Unappreciated says, is this an Iron Man and no reload playthrough? Oh my goodness, it is not. I got absolutely spanked by some Elder Elementals in a random encounter the previous episode, Fan of the Underappreciated. So if it was an Iron Man playthrough, it would have already been wrapped up. Oh my goodness, chaotic evil. Oh, we are villainous. I'm gonna say, oh my gosh, do we do the chaotic evil choice? I think we do. I don't want to play around. I know Jubilost is a recruitable companion, but it's all about the RP, baby. We're gonna do it. Chaotic evil, attack. I'll stuff your words back down your filthy throat. Yeah, it's happening. We're losing a recruitable companion. Alright, we're going to grow claws. Do we have any spell slots remaining? We do not, but we can still do damage. So, yeah, I guess arcane accuracy. And we're going to attack this gnome.
I've got you.
Oh my gosh, hey, that worked. Look at that. Poor gnome went bye-bye. 7, 25, and 21 damage from Ragongar. Alright, with Wyvern, we're going to grow claws. And we're going to go ahead and Frigid Touch this gnome guard. 8, 14, 10 takes it out. Fan of the Unappreciated says, ouch, Jubilost is such a big loss. I know, but we gotta be true to what we're doing here. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and empower this shot with Burning Infusion. Sorry, not with Burning Infusion, with Empowered. And Conrad's gonna get a shot on the Gnome Guard, hit it for 18 damage, not bad. We're gonna go ahead and end turn. We're up with Amiri, who can probably charge Jubilost, yep. 29 damage kills Jubilost in one hit. Nice knowing him. And we're up with Harem. I'm going to go ahead and channel positive energy again. Get some more healing out on Wyvern. Gabriel Rodriguez says knows nothing about the game, jumps into it, gets wrecked by the swarms again and again. Boss Page says you're killing a companion. Oh my god! I took the. Oh no! I meant to do a sneak attack with you, Octavia. Sorry. All right, no, he gets out a little hit. I know it was kind of a daring thing to do to roleplay this evil party here. I'm committed. I'm committed to the chaotic evil life in this playthrough. Gotta be true to what I am here. All right, arcane accuracy with DM Wyvern, frigid touch. That should be the end of the combat against this remaining gnome guard. 7, 20, and 12. That does it. Adventures, please join me in welcoming Philosopher's Rex of the Wyvern's Lair, saying, "Hey DM, hey Gabe, I'm astounding some of the Pathfinder vets here, Philosopher's, by taking out a recruitable companion for the sake of roleplay. Renowned explorer. All right. Though the outlaws have been vanquished and a rightful government has been established in the lands, travelers should keep their eyes peeled. These places are still chock full of danger. Approaching the river, we hear the sounds of battle. Someone's in trouble. Who will step in to help them, if not the realm's baron?" Oops. All right. All right, so, yeah, I guess it doesn't really actually give us the update, the fact that we slew them. But that's it. That's the end of that companion quest. Good to see you here. Philosopher's Rex, Drake of the Wyvern's Lair, Knight of the Banhammer, and our good friend. Yeah, how goes life in Canada for you? We're going to take the heavy crossbow. Leather armor is not identified. We'll pick up that too. Let's take a look at everything else. Make sure we're not leaving anything valuable here in the river. Nope, that looks good. The cart and its contents have become completely worthless. You'll have to leave it to rot here, along with the bodies of the poor gnomes and kobolds. Rex says it's been too busy for my liking. I hear you. You and me both, Rex. It's been just bananas. Let's go ahead and explore around this. Oh my goodness, there are baddies here.
Onwards.
I'm gonna go ahead and show that. Boss Page says it's okay though. Jubilus has a big fat mouth. Even as a good guy, I was tempted to behead him more than 5 times at least. He does seem like he could get on character's nerves here. All right, let's let's just dive into combat here. We're still kind of buffed, I guess. We're kind of low on spell resources, and we're low on hit points with Wyvern. So let's go ahead and channel positive energy once more, getting a little bit of healing on DM Wyvern. We can take this combat. I think we should be fine against these ferocious wolves. Rex says, I have enough footage to finish my Baldur's Gate 2 playthrough, but work has been keeping me away from editing the final videos. Yeah, man, I hear you. It's been so busy. So busy for me, too. I've been exhausted. Exhausted most days. Boom! Counter hits that wolf, that ferocious wolf, with a fire blast for 18 damage, taking it out. Well done, Conora. Next up is Octavia, who we're going to go ahead and try to get in a cheeky arcane trickster sneak attack with her cantrip here, as Fan of the Unappreciated has taught us, against that ferocious wolf over here. Yes, that worked. 7 damage. Oh my gosh, look at the alpha wolf. Oh no. It missed. Thank goodness. Alright, what can we do with Harem? Harem can basically do nothing at all. Alright, you useless dwarf. Let's go and take a... Oh my gosh! I take all that back. A critical hit for 18 damage against the Alpha Wolf. Vindicated. Alright, we're up with Wyvern, who can get 1 cast in. So we're going to go ahead and grow claws. Arcane accuracy. And we're going to cast Frigid Touch on the Alpha Wolf. Nice. Look at all that damage. 6, 9, 7, 11... 12 and 8. Not bad. That Alpha Wolf... Yep, the Alpha Wolf is basically almost out of combat. Amiri's going to settle it for us. Okay, here we go. Big round from Amiri. Let's go! Amiri! Oh no. I can't believe that happened. Amiri. Oh, Amiri, you won me. Oh, Rigangar, you break my heart. Alright, we're up with Conora. This is going to be fun. Okay, so we're going to move here with Conora, about here. And we're going to go ahead and do a shaped blast here. We're going to go ahead and do Fan of Flames. Yeah, we're going to get everyone. Get wrecked. That was amazing. Look at that. 60 damage in a shot against all those targets. I'm really enjoying learning how to use the kineticist. We can search this tree trunk for an unidentified ring. Ring protection +1. We'll happily take it. Gabriel says, I've also been busy lately, and it's getting to be a little worse. Colossus Rex, yeah, I don't know what it is about this summer. Everyone seems to be doing double time, it seems. No rest for the weary. We could use a rest, speaking of no rest for the weary. We're low on spell resources, and yeah. Well, maybe not. Maybe we can keep pushing. Why not? Depends on what we're facing off against. Oh no. Kobold Sentinels and Ferocious Wolves. We're good against that. Who are we up? We got Conora here. Move Conora up here. And we're going to just go ahead and sit pretty. We got Kobold Sentinels defending themselves against Ferocious Wolves. Alright, we're up with Amiri. Let's go ahead and charge. Nothing. We're just going to walk forwards with Amiri. That's all we can do. Oh my gosh. Come on, Amiri. Are you serious? That was a weird round. These Ferocious Wolves are making quick work of the Kobold Sentinels. We're going to keep... Well, maybe we can move out Octavia to about here. See if we can get a sneak attack off with Octavia. Do an acid splash. We can just reach one Ferocious Wolf. We hit it for 1 damage, unfortunately. No sneak attack damage. We're up with Rigongar. We can press forward with Rigongar, I guess.
Bleed for me.
That's good. Good turn for Rigongar. Same thing for Harem. Get him forwards. Wyvern can hang back. Wyvern can hang back. You're not looking too good, Wyvern. Alright, new round. March forward with Conora. And let's go ahead and get an Empowered Fire Blast against that Ferocious Wolf. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Alright, Amiri. Oh, she's no longer ranging. Great. Can she charge anything? Nope. Alright, we'll just walk forward slowly with Amiri. Okay, we're up with Octavia. Let's move forward a little bit with Octavia. And let's go ahead and cast Acid Splash. Hopefully this time a sneak attack is triggered. Yeah, 8 damage. Not great. Rigongar, what can you do? Not much. So let's go ahead and just take a whack at this guy. Let's turn off Spell Strike. We're not using that. 18 damage takes out that Ferocious Wolf. Excellent. You can go ahead and end your turn, Rigongar. Harem can get in the face of both the Kobold and the 2 Wolves here. We got Wyvern up, who doesn't really have anything left, really. Yeah, we're going to continue to hang you back here, Wyvern, because, yeah, don't got much. Alright. Oh, I get it. Why Conora cannot do the empowered whatchamacallit. We can do a normal, regular Fire Blast against that Ferocious Wolf. And miss, of course. Alright, with Amiri, we're going to march forwards. We're going to go and attack that Kobold get off a cleave against that ferocious wolf, and the combat's basically over. 33 damage against the Kobold Sentinel and 28 damage against the ferocious wolf. Good round from Amiri. With Octavia, we're going to go ahead and try to get in a cheeky Arcane Trickster sneak attack against the surviving ferocious wolf, and miss. Unfortunately. Ragongar, come on. You got your halberd there, and a big miss, unfortunately. Harem, what you got for us? Another critical hit? Yes! Look at that. I can't believe I called it. Thank you very much, Harem. A critical hit, 17 damage against the ferocious wolf, and that is the combat. That's GG's. Let's see what the Kobold Sentinels were guarding. They had a Galt Ragu, a comprehensive guide to cooking a delicious dish, 67 gold coins, fowl, and soot blackened brand. This once belonged to an ancient dwarf. An expert in antiquities may find it interesting. Ooh. That was well worth the side trip. Rex says, yeah, summer's supposed to be a time for Fridays off and hanging out at the lake. Adventurers, please join me in welcoming none other than the Sawfield themselves to the Wyvern's Lair. Good to have you here, my great friend Saw, Drake of the Wyvern's Lair, Skyrim, and Starfield player extraordinaire. Torag's pendant, a momentum of times long past. A well-grounded antiquities collector might pay handsomely for it. You are too kind, Saw, about my my voice here. I prefer to. I kind of think I sound more like a honking goose than, I don't know, than a golden-voiced announcer or content creator. I've committed nomicide so far in this playthrough. I actually killed a recruitable companion because I'm trying to roleplay an evil Baron here, and I'm making those tough evil choices. There was no upside to killing Jubilost, not one little bit, and I just went ahead and did it. I feel a little dirty for it. Such cute little rabbits running around here. Another ferocious wolf. Alright, here we go.
Time for fun.
We got a couple. 3. Alright, we're up with Octavia. Acid Splash. Rex says, again, I probably have read this already, but summer, I agree, man. It is time for Fridays off and hanging out at the lake with friends. Instead, I'm working like some kind of guy. Could be this kind of guy who's been working myself ragged. Adventurers, I actually do need to wrap up the stream here. I'm so sorry for the abrupt farewell, but I have to step away. I'll be back soon. I want to thank everyone who came on by, and I look forward to seeing you all here again soon at the Wyvern's Lair. Bye, everyone.